plans for anybody, but Lenny Evans and I went down to Tijuana from the Southern California side, drove over the border to Tijuana in Lenny's car and with Aaron, his girlfriend, and we came back from doing a training down there. Lenny did it all in Spanish because he speaks perfect Spanish. And after the event, we came back and we waited like for hours in the line to get over the border. And there was a guy with two plaster Paris's figurines of Mario and Luigi, you know, those video games. And Lenny actually rolled down his window and bought these two plaster Paris Mario and Luigi's, and I was freaking out. I couldn't believe it. And they chased us all the way to the border, and we were buying things all the way to the border. So remember that, Lenny?
I remember. It was awesome. My daughter loved them. That was her favorite present.
And then all of a sudden, right before we got to the border, they brought a monkey on a surfboard. Oh, that was so funny. Anyway, way off track, everybody. Way off track. Here we go. We're ending the new year, and it's been an incredible 2011. We're going into 2012, and I couldn't think of anybody better to get on. I mean, you know, Jim and Kathy Coover are like, just to me, they are Superman and Superwoman. They're taking Isagenix and they're raising the standard in the network marketing industry with what they're doing here from all levels. And it's just really a joy to be working with people that really edify the industry and elevate the level of the industry. And so I wanted to thank Kathy Coover for getting on the line here. I don't know if she has Jim with her, but if she does, love to have him on the line here. But Kathy, thank you for everything that you do. And here's our VP of Sales and Marketing, our founder, Kathy Coover. Kathy?
Well, thank you, Jay, and it was great hearing everybody come on the line. And I'll tell you what, it's been a great year, and it's so exciting just to reflect back on all the amazing moments Isagenix has had this year. And we have done a phenomenal job, every single one of you in the field. I'm just grateful for all of you for what you've accomplished this year. We started out the year kind of slow out of the gate because we had our New Year's kickoff in February, but then it just started building steam. And come June, I mean, we were really, really building. Our sales were up 6%. Then after the tipping point for us was convention, our sales really started growing. We were up 10% in August, and I truly believe it's because of the product introductions that we did. I mean, we introduced the most amazing new product, Product B, our fifth pillar of health. We have a new shift to the 5 pillars of health, a system that everyone needs to be on for life. We added, $10 million to the front end of the plan. We even added more money for all of you with the double product introduction bonuses. And then, we added the new rank advancement bonuses, and we now have a clear pathway for people to make an amazing income stream. So if someone's leaving their existing network marketing business or they got laid off from their job, we can show people how to make that money very, very quickly. So coming into December, I mean, I'm looking at the numbers. It's staggering. We're up 18% this week over last week. And it's just going to keep building. It truly is. I've never, ever felt the momentum that we have right now going into the new year. Everyone on this line tonight, you're obviously very, very committed to Isagenix. And we have something very special. We have gifts for every single person. We have the gift of health, and we have the gift of wealth. And I'll tell you what, we couldn't do it without all of you, and we're grateful every day for your commitment. So tonight I have the honor of talking about, New Year's resolutions, making commitments, and setting goals for yourself. And something I'm very, very passionate about is setting goals for yourself and really setting a clear pathway for people to be successful in this business. So what I want to share with you is some facts. First is that 97% of all New Year's resolutions fail, and 92% fail in the first 3 days. So how are we going to take a shift and shift that? And the best part about people in network marketing, they have a different attitude. They have a different commitment level than other people. You're obviously on this line on Monday night to hear something that will really make a difference in your business. And it really is all about attitude. So it's taking that shift It's having an attitude shift that you can do this. And make the decision, make the commitment, and bottom line, there is no way out. Make the decision, and there is no way out. And one decision can change your life. And I reflect back when I started in network marketing, and I had the biggest fear of failure, and no one believed in me. No one, everybody, the owners of the company told me I would never make it. And that fear of failing made me do it. There was no way out. There was no option but for me to be successful. I had to do it. And that fear really fueled me into success. So if you have fears, turn those fears into commitment. Make a bold commitment and give yourself no way out. And that energy you create will create the actions. And we all need to live our life full out. And so, you're on this call tonight, and there's really 3 levels of commitment, in my opinion. I'll give it a shot. You've heard that one. Well, I'll give it a shot. Or you'll hear, I'll do my best. Well, that's not good enough. You really need to say, I will do whatever it takes. You will do whatever it takes to achieve your dreams. And most people start this business with one toe in. They don't really know what that big dream is. So what I would encourage you to do is identify the dream. What is it you really, really want? What do you have to have? What is it that you really, really want? Most people don't know that. So I want you to spend some time tonight after this call, reflect, just think about it, visualize it. What do you really want? What do you have to have in your life? What's going to make you do it? You have to have that burning desire. You have to have that commitment. Maybe you want a new career. Maybe you want a new income stream. Maybe you want better health. Maybe you want to send your kids to college. Maybe you want to amass a fortune with Isogenics. What is it that you want? Maybe you want that new house and that new car, whatever it is. So know what you want, but there's no way out. You have to achieve your dreams. Maybe you have to pay your mortgage payment. Maybe you are drowning in debt. Maybe you are failing financially, and this is your answer. So you're not going to fail, and failure is not an option for your family. You have to go out and do this. I see people that are the most successful in Isogenics are the ones that do it like their life depended on it. And I'm telling you, when I started in this career, I did it like my life depended on it. My husband walked away from corporate America, and I had to do it with him. So it's that need, it's that desire, and it's really creating that no way out syndrome from you. You'll do whatever it takes. So know what that dream is. Identify that dream and make a vision board. You've heard of this. You say, oh, I've done that. It didn't work. But you really haven't put the images there. And put yourself in those images. Live the experience and feel it. Feel the dream. Put it in the present the tense. Do affirmations. I used to do affirmations. People thought I was absolutely crazy. I would be on the treadmill, or I'd be walking, I'd be screaming, I'm going to be number one, I'm going straight to the top, I'm going to do this. And I would be doing it as I was running, as I was doing my sports. And I would shout it out. And so when I would go back into my office, I just had to do it. So those affirmations are really, really important. And also another thing I did that I want to share with you, I had a gratitude journal. What am I grateful for? So many times we get up and we look like we have lemons, but turn that into lemonade. What are you grateful for? Every single one of you in this line have things to be grateful for. There's people out there right now that are suffering immensely, and we have so much to be grateful for. Have that attitude of gratitude, and people will be attracted to you. They will want to join your team. And you have to exude that enthusiasm, that passion, that purpose, and people will just want it. So make the picture so powerful, you have to have it. So what is that? Okay, number 3, you have to have a strategic plan. I mean, we don't run Isogenics without a strategic plan. I have my strategic plans every single Monday with our sales and marketing team. Sales and marketing drive this company, the initiatives we put out. We think together. We have creative thinking. We do brainstorming. So get with your business partners, get with your upline, your team members, and do brainstorming. Put things on the board. What are you going to do? What actions are you going to do to achieve your dream? What is it you're going to do? I mean, I talk to so many people. I talked to this gentleman the other day, and he goes, I just can't understand why I'm not doing it. And I went in his back office. He had enrolled 7 people in the entire year. 7 people. And I looked at him, and I said, this is why you're not doing it. You need to turn up the volume. You need to put the gasoline on. You should be enrolling a minimum of 1 person a week with all we have. Are you talking about the income? Are you talking about the new rank advancement bonuses? Are you showing people the money? Are you showing people that clear pathway to make money? So the speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. If you don't go out there and enroll new members, your people won't do it. So many people get into the management mode, so you have to be really, really organized around your time. Mark off time for personal recruiting and talk about the business. I mean, we have had a dramatic shift in isogenics. I've been talking about it for 10 years. Finally, people are talking about the business. You've got to talk about the business. We're in the worst financial crisis in our history, and we have something that can change people's lives. And if you believe it, people will believe it. If you're going out there with passion and talking to people, talking about the business, showing them the plan of exactly how to do it, the action steps to do that, you will be successful. Isogenics has given you everything. I mean, I can't even believe sometimes the things we've given you. I mean, we have the best recruiting system out there, isamovie.com. We have, and by the way, we're going to be upgrading that. We have new videos coming at New Year's kickoff. We have isaproduct.com, that's your coaching system. We have isogenicsbusiness.com. Everything is at your fingertips. All you need to do is plug people into the system. Don't try to reinvent. The people that are building the fastest with Isogenics are plugging people into the system. Why do we have people making $10,000 their first month, $20,000 their third month, $30,000 their next month? Because they're plugging people in. Many of you may have been with us for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. But the beautiful thing is you can restart and re-jump the engine tonight. You can refocus and start it up. And you have to come out of the gate. When you say something, you have to do it. So have your action plan ready. So just here are some ideas. Warm market. Warm market is the best. Referrals, going to every single person you know and asking them for referrals. Who do you know this financial crisis has hit? Who do you know that really wants it? Who do you know that's entrepreneurial and looking for a great business? I've got the best one. Go do some business lunches. Take people out to lunch. Join some new clubs or groups. Google things online in your community. Go to some community events. Get out of the house and meet people. How about Facebook? That is the way to build. We have people massively building on Facebook and the Internet. That is the way of the future. So there's so many ways to build your business. There's no right way and there's no wrong way. But, this is referral marketing. And once, like if I had just enrolled Jay, the first thing out of my mouth would be, who are your top 10 people, Jay? Who do you want to be your business partners? Who do you want to build your $1 million team out? Because I know that Jay is that type of person. He's an A personality. He's going to go for it. So know who you're talking to. But simply say, I'd like to do some calls with you. Get their names out of them. If you went out and enrolled 4 people this month and you got their top 10 names, that's 40 new contacts. Just imagine that. If you just did that, your business would explode. And teach your people to do this. It's not that hard. So set realistic goals for yourself, a time frame of when it's going to happen, the location, how you're going to celebrate, a clear roadmap exactly how you are going to get there. Isogenics isn't getting where it's at by not having strategic plans. I have meetings with my people with brainstorming ideas. It's so much fun to brainstorm. Get together. Have a brainstorming call with your team members. Get some of the millions on the line and find out what they're doing. They are amazing. So set a plan for yourself. set a target of exactly where you're going to be. If I was building, I would personally enroll 2 people a week. I know it's getting close to Christmas, and it may be challenging these couple of weeks, but I always was the type that was to defy the odds. But that's just my personality. You might not have that personality, but after Christmas, if you want to wait to after Christmas, you better be ready to come out of the gate strong, because we still have the triple PIBs all the way up to New Year's kickoff. And we're going to extend the doubles. So everybody you put into the funnel right now will just come out. So start putting people in the funnel. Go for the double product introduction bonuses. Talk to everybody. Go for the rank advancement bonuses. The same person I was talking to, their group is not going for the rank advancement bonuses. Hello? How do you think you're going to build this? If people aren't rank advancing, you are going down. You've got to go out and get new people and show them the way. Teach your people how to do this. Show them the double product introduction bonus. Step them into success. And we put up systems, 3K30days.com, to show people how to make the money. I see people doing this in their home meetings. Everything is available for you. We're updating everything for you at New Year's kickoff. It is going to be the most amazing event. It's like a mini celebration we're putting on for you. We have new product introductions. We have keynote speakers. We have extending our promotions, new enhancements to many new things. You won't even believe what we're doing for you. So, we want you more than anything to be massively successful in Isagenix. That is Jim and my dream, is for you to have it all. We are different from the rest. We want you to have it. We want you to get it. My biggest joy is calling people when they've received those leadership pulls, when they've gotten some of the triple bonus. That's what makes us excited, because we know that can change people's lives, because we truly believe financial health is your health. If you don't have financial health, you are in trouble. So set goals for yourself. What date will you be a star consultant? What date will you personally enroll 5 people that get 2? When will you be a Crystal executive or an executive? Get that map out of Isagenix Business, the Crystal map, and pull it up tonight and map yourself out. Put your stars in there. Put your consultants in there. Who do you have? When are you going to reach that 1-star pool? That is a huge, huge benefit for Isagenix, that 1-star pool. When people they're just starting out in the business, they make $5,000 extra. We have people just joining us that have walked away from companies, that have lost their job, and when I call them and said, you made $5,000 extra, plus the $4,000 or $5,000 they already made, that puts them into a 6-figure income. So right there, that's amazing. When will you be the 2-star? How many executives will you break in your team? This is not a hard business. It's so simple. To reach the very pinnacle of Isagenix, you need to have probably 4 4-stars on one side and 4 4-stars on the other side, and you're going to max out. And I'm sure, Jay, that's exactly what you have. You have a 5-star, you have a 3-star, lots of 3 stars. You're way maxed out. So that is simple, helping your people get there. So whose lives are you going to bless this year? Call them and tell them. Say, I've been thinking about you, and I can't believe it. We have got to do this together. This company is at the new Isagenix. It has new money. It has new products. It has the biggest scientific breakthrough ever in anti-aging. We have it all. I've got to meet with you. Go back, share your passion and your enthusiasm. Go back to your personally enrolled that you may have enrolled 2-3 years ago. Send them out an email. Tell them about it, and make it a short email, for goodness sakes. Make it a short email. Tell them about new product B. Link it to the telomeres and aging. Show them the 3K in 30 days. Get your people re-inspired, reactivated. It's not that hard. And let me tell you what, we are behind you all the way. We are committed to driving this to the biggest year ever in history. If we keep tracking just like we're tracking this year, in 2012, so I'm saying in 2012, if we track at the same rate we're tracking right now, we will do $320 million. possibly 350. We have the numbers, exactly what we need to do. So you need to know your numbers. I truly believe we can blow it out and do 350. We may do 400. I don't know if any of you have ever experienced what really massive momentum is. The only way I can describe it would be to be on the back of an elephant's tail and be running through the jungle. You're holding on as fast as you can. I experienced it with one company. I couldn't answer the phone fast enough to take the orders, but that's when you used to fill them out yourself and fax them in. That's what it's like. So, and I know there's people that are experiencing that right now in their organization, but that's where you need to get it to. You need to get it boiling and boiling and boiling so it explodes. And so we have given you everything. You just need to refocus, reanalyze your group, set the strategic plan, and go for it. And just remember, make the decision, and there's no way out but massive success. And I really want to acknowledge Jay for the amazing job he's done this year. His group is one of the fastest growing dynamic groups in Isogenics because he made the commitment. He realized last year he had to change things, and he changed things. And look what 1 year can do. So each and every one of you have the same possibility as Jay and his team members. So, Jay, I'm telling you, we have a few tickets left for New Year's kickoff. Get your people there. I'm telling you, it will just, we are going to explode this year after this. First, I was a little upset with so quickly after New Year's Eve, but I'm so glad now. Everything ready, everything's signed up, everything's locked and loaded and ready to blast off. So I'll tell you what, I'm excited. I'm sure you are. So I'm going to throw it back to you today. And one thing I'd like you to do, I want you to make the commitment tonight. Make the commitment tonight, and I want you to email your upline executive, your leader, and tell them where you're going to be. Lay out your plan. Tell them when you're going to be an executive. Tell them when you're going to be a star, when you're going to reach the one-star pool. Lay it out and make it real and make it happen. So over to you, Jay.
Kathy, I want to thank you so much. You know, folks, we've had calls all year, but I got to tell you, sometimes you got to save the last call here for the best call. And I'll tell you, this call really made a difference for me. I hope it made a difference for everybody. It's going to be on our website, so if anybody didn't get on the call, you want to make sure in the next couple of weeks you're connecting with people and get them to hear this call, and that's www.leanandcleanforlife.com, just like you normally spell it out, leanandcleanforlife.com. Our webinar schedule is posted there as well. I'm going to recap, Kathy, because this is a few things that I got. I'm going to do it real short and sweet, but you can do this. One decision can change your life. Turn fears into commitment. You will do whatever it takes. I will do whatever it takes to achieve my dream. I will do whatever it takes to achieve my dream. Identify what you really want. What is important to you? Where do you have burning desire? Okay? Have affirmations every day. Have a gratitude journal. What am I grateful for? I love that. What am I grateful for? What am I grateful? Because it affects your attitude when you're grateful. Have a strategic plan. Brainstorming sessions with your team. Mastermind with key people. Okay? You've got all the tools. ISOmovie. You've got ISOproduct. You've got Isogenics Business. You've got all your tools plus. Warm market. Always the key. Why? It's duplicatable. It's easy to talking to friends, family, neighbors, coworkers than it is to someone cold. Now, you can go out and go cold if you want all day long, but warm market is the key. The key that Kathy gets across that's very powerful here, top 10. Top 10. Give me your top 10. Let's not blow them away with 200, 300 names. Give me your top 10. I think that's the key that Kathy has, the ability to get the top 10 right away and then make those calls to those top 10, and you start getting the wins, you start getting their confidence, you start getting the duplication. Okay, find out what the millionaires are doing. I love that. Success leaves clues. Okay, if Kathy Coover is saying this, I would do it. Okay, set a plan, build relationships. A real big key: find new people and get them to rank advance. Find new people and get them to consultant. Find new people, get them to star consultant. Find new people and get them to crystal executive. Find new people and get them to 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. that's a real key. New people, as you go into the new year, you want new people, rank advancing. Okay? And then the New Year's kickoff is going to be a blast. And for me, folks, every time I go to an event, it just keeps me so plugged in. To me, it's insane to just go to event to event to event to event, and it keeps you at a high level of energy, a high level of belief, and you're plugged into what's going on. And so I love going to the New Year's kickoff and the Top Achievers and the conventions and all the company events because it keeps me working on a high level, a high energy level. So those are some key things. Now, what I want to do here, because we do have Kathy on the line, and I have this great little system here, is I want to open it up for questions and answers that are specific to goal setting, for your goals to happen this year. So whatever it is for you to help you get to your goals, your dreams, the calls are specific on what we can do to support you in your goals. So what you're going to do here, if you have a question for Kathy, anything in regards to building the business here, *2, hit *2, and I'm going to just bring you in one at a time, and we're just going to close out the call with that. So *2, and I'll bring you on any question that has to deal with your goal setting. So here we go, and of course my thing here. Okay, so here we go. First one. Why is that going out there? Okay. First one, Kathy, that I have, okay?
Okay.
First one that I have is this. What do I need to do when I sign up a brand new person? I think this is a key that a lot of people are going to have. I have a lot of people that are on the line now with questions. But real quick, what do I need to do with a brand new person? Now, I know you've already shared it, but really, when I sign up a new person, what do I need to do right away with those new people?
Well, Jay, it takes a lot to get a new person, so you just don't say, oh, thank you and goodbye. That's when the action starts. What you need to do is find out what people want. Ask more questions. Simply say, if you just started, I'd say, look, Jay, who do you know that needs more energy, endurance, might want to lose some pounds, or who do you know that wants to make an additional income? Who do you know that has a burning desire to change their position in life? And Jay would probably say, everybody he knows. I said, great. What I'd like to do is I'd like to get your top 10 names out of you because I want to call them with you. I want to introduce them to isogenics. And so I would start, embedding that in your mind. And then I would say, Jay, what would make you happy? How much money would you like to make your first month? 500, 1,000, or 3,000 your first month?
Beautiful.
And he
Beautiful.
would respond.
Okay.
And then I would show him the money. Yep.
Beautiful. Right into 3K in 30 days?
Mm-hmm. Right into 3K in 30 days. It's so that is important. So find out what they want and show them how to get it. And then immediately send them to isoproduct.com so they can see the new pack that they purchased. Because I would say go to isoproduct.com right now and click on systems, and then they see what system they purchase. Watch the video. Watch the video. When the product comes, they rip open the box. Otherwise, they kick the box, put it on the desk, and it's overwhelming. So have them ready to tear the box open. Show them the tools. Take them into their back office. Show them their genealogy. Look at, you're right there in the tree. Look at that. See, now you need to put one on the left and one on the right. Who are the people that you want right on the top of your team? Who do you really care about? Let's call them tonight. We want to get you to consultant immediately. We want to get you, so when that credit card comes, we want to get your product paid for. So I would start showing them those things. I'd plug them in. Then I'd say go to isogenicsbusiness.com and watch the Quick Start training program. The Quick Start training program. Get right into that. And come New Year's kickoff, it's going to be so enhanced, you're not going to believe it, but it is working, so use it. Use it, use it, use it, because if you don't use it, your people won't use it. And then you are going to be overwhelmed once the people start coming in. Use the tools. Use the systems.
Beautiful. I love that. Okay, I've got Barry Ross here. Barry, your question?
Awesome. Hi, Kathy. That was just an incredible job. I've got a group of people here, and they're all fired up. And, you can, I'd love your phone number so I could do a 3-way
call with you
one time. And if you can't put it on the air right now, give Jay permission to give it to me.
Yes, Jay, go ahead and give it to him.
Okay. All right, Barry. And any other questions specific for, building your business going into the new year?
I just think, Jay, it's all there. I'm going to my second, kickoff. I didn't get it the first time for some reason. I'm not sure why. But I think it's the phrase that you use. It's not about isogenics. It's when isogenics gets into you. And this call, isogenics, has got into me. And it's got into the group that I have here. So I really gratefully thank you, Kathy. And I wish you all the happiness and prosperity and health for the new year and everybody on this line. God bless you all.
Thank you, Barry. And I'm going to go to Stuart here now. We're going to go across from West Coast to East Coast to New Hampshire. Stu, Ramsey.
Boy, what a call. Kathy, this has been fantastic. I sure needed a call like this. Let me ask you a question. When you've had a whole lot of experience in this industry and you know what to do, but you got a whole lot of personal challenges that knock you out of focus, what's the best bet in really getting back into focus quickly?
Well, it's recommitting. It's setting your goals, why you're doing this, Stu, what is the reason, what's the burning desire, what do you really want, and putting those goals up on your walls. I mean, when you used to walk in my office, I had them everywhere. There was no way out that I could not work and do something because every wall had commitments on it. Every wall had goals. Every wall had people on it. So recommit yourself. Realize what you have in your hand. Sometimes we get dealt things at different times in our life, and it does throw us back. But we need to keep refocusing. And you know what? That positive energy that isogenics brings to you will put the other things as the obstacles will seem small because it will keep you focused in something positive, because a lot of times there are obstacles that get in the way, and sometimes this will be the positive light that keeps driving you in the business.
Beautiful.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, especially when you focus on the product results, which are just incredible with the products. But this makes a whole lot of sense, and I appreciate that, and thank you very much.
Stu, we appreciate you, and thank you for sharing that, because a lot of us all deal with that at different times in our lives. So thank you for sharing. I'm going to go to Cameron Howard, good old Cameron Howard up in B.C. Cameron?
Hey, Jay. Thank you so much for this call, and Kathy. Just very, very energizing. Kathy, I want to thank you publicly for the words you put in the journal for Misty. She's had an incredible recovery. The last caller talked about life challenges, and I've had my fill of them this year with my wife's health challenges, but she's on the rebound. She's doing great. And, it's just been an amazing year, difficult but wonderful at the same time. But, Kathy, what I wanted to ask you is, as you know, I'm one of the founding executives, and, 10 years at this on your birthday on June 10th, the warm market. How can we that have worked our warm market many times, how can we re-energize our own warm market? I'd love to hear your ideas about that, because I'd really like to kickstart my business in 2012.
So it would be the people that you've approached before and they didn't join? Or people that have joined and they never did anything?
Actually, the whole gamut. I mean, the people that I approached didn't join, the people that I approached and did join, and the people that maybe I approached and, they sloughed me off. How can I develop my warm market as, 10-year veteran in isogenics?
Well, you have quite a story to tell.
I do.
I mean, there's not too many companies that have been around 10 years, and look at your success. And I know every one of you on this line want to double it this year and take it to the next level. So it's once turning up the volume, turning up the energy. Energy creates the action. So turn up your energy, turn up your enthusiasm. Share what's happening. Say, look I know. Like, let's say if I was talking to you, Howard, I'd say, look at Howard, I know isogenics wasn't for you at one time, but you have 5 minutes just to listen to what's happening, because I am so compelled to call you because I am so fired up at what's happening, and I just really regret not letting you know to have the opportunity. to ask permission to talk and to just tell them, say, Isagenix has really reinvented itself. It just launched the biggest scientific breakthrough in anti-aging. It is phenomenal. There's no product out there like it. Plus, they added $10 million to the front end of the plan so people can make money quickly. People are making money quickly with Isagenix. They have a clear pathway to do that. And, this might not be for you, and that's okay. I totally appreciate that. But we've been friends for a long time. If it's not for you, that's okay. But do you know anybody that has a burning desire to change their position in life? Do you know anybody that really needs something like this? And then just buckle it up.
Cool.
Stop talking. And so all you're asking for is a referral. And I got my very best people from just doing that. And then timing is everything. We had some data analysis going through the entire Isagenix, organization, and it's pretty amazing what we're finding. And it's amazing. Like someone that started right in the beginning, you just were strong-willed. You just kept building and building. You got that great back end, but right now, people that are making the money, that are making the $10,000 in their first month, they're all making the front end money, and then they have the time for the back end to build. So they get, it takes 30 days for those auto ships to go through. All of a sudden, they got 30 people in their group. Then they have 120 people in their group. Then they have 200 in their group. So the back end's building, but they're making that upfront money. And so it's pushing people right with the rank advancement bonuses. They don't need to know everything. All they need to know is to rank advance to the next stage, and they will learn the compensation plan. So it's your passion, it's your energy. But say this might not be not to you, but we've been friends for a long time. Do you know anybody? There's a lot of people out there struggling. I'm only looking for go-getters. I only have time. Create your power. I only have time to work with people that want it.
Good advice, Kathy. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Cameron, for sharing. And we've got one last one here. We're going to wrap it up with, I think it's Rachel Williams. I think that's the right name. Am I right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, Rachel. Go ahead.
Hi, guys, and Kathy, and then everyone else on the call. I'm very new to the company. I'm a first time associate, and I'm listening, and this is all very good to me, and I'm a little nervous right now, but still excited. And I'm new to this goal setting opportunity, and I guess what I would like to know is staying motivated in the goals that you have set that may seem ambitious to you or to other people. Especially when you're talking about timing is everything. My timing for achieving my goals may not be the same as the timing for other people to start out in Isagenix. And I just, any insight and any advice you can give me about staying motivated in the lofty goals that I have that I know I can achieve but may not be happening right when, I need them or when I want to for them to kind of come to fruition. Is there any advice you can give someone brand new
Yes.
to just kind of stay motivated?
Well, the thing is there's wins every day, so when you reach consultant, that's a big win. I mean, congratulate yourself. That's a big success. When you cycle your first time, you realize that cycling that first time, you cycle, once a week, you pay for your product. So, celebrate your successes as you go. But mentor with some people. Find out what they're doing. And see the big picture too. I mean, you have to stretch yourself. You have to stretch yourself at all times. You've got to reach for the next goal. So set a 30-day goal for yourself. You may be a mom with children. Set a 30-day goal. I'm going to be star consultant by the end of January, and nothing's going to stop me from that. We're going into the biggest season, so set that goal. That's per se really 5 people that get 2. You can do that. And so, but it's getting, as soon as you get that person, it's showing them. Don't just sponsor them and just talk about the product. I mean, talk about the opportunity that they have in their hands. We've given you the opportunity. So set a realistic goal for yourself at the end of January to be a star consultant. Then your next goal, your next jump should be to go to executive status. And once you've got some energy and velocity in your group, it's better to do it quick. It's quickly to do it, but it's showing other people to do it too. It's not all about you. Think about who else are you going to achieve? who is going to be on your team that you're going to also help to go to Star Consultant, who's going to go to Crystal Executive with you. So, set those monthly goals, and, if you don't make it, it's okay. You made it halfway, celebrate it, go for the next. The next goal. A lot of people, I read people in our company that's been with us 4 or 5 years. It took them a long time to get where they are, but they hung in there, and they never gave up because there was no way out. They made the commitment, and they were going to do whatever it takes.
I really appreciate that, and I think that not to belabor, but that's what really resonated with me when you were talking, that you have a never quit attitude, and it's just, while I'm excited, it's not about, whether or not I've reached the goal all the way. It's just the fact, I'm encouraged that I'm not quitting, and that this is something that's awesome, and this is something that I'm going to do, and it's not a matter of am I, it's a matter of when. So I thank you for those words.
Beautiful,
Absolutely.
Rachel. Thank you, Rachel, for that great question. And I just want to thank everybody here. We want to wish you happy holidays. I want to make sure everybody realizes that this is the last team call for Monday until, and this is going to sound far, but all the way to January 16th, we'll have our next team call January 16th. In the meantime, we're going to be doing the webinars this Tuesday and Thursday. So this Tuesday and Thursday, tomorrow the 20th, December 20th, Joe Malooly on Product B. It's going to be a great, great webinar. And then Thursday, December 22nd, we're going to have Lenny Evans doing the opportunity presentation. We're going to close out with an opportunity to close out the year. And then going into the new year, January 3rd, we're going to have the 5 Pillars of Health with Jim Rhodes. And then January 5th, we're going to be having the 6 Steps to Success with Rhonda Collier. And then because of New Year's kickoff that weekend, the 6th, 7th, and 8th, we will not do anything that weekend. So on the 10th, I want everyone to put this one down. On January 10th, we're going to be doing the New Year's kickoff review or New Year's kickoff overview. Anybody who wasn't there that weekend in person, we're going to be doing that on the webinar on the 10th. So that's where the big kickoff, if you will, for the new year will be on the 10th on that. We are shifting the time frames of the team call and the webinar calls to 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. So from here on out, every Monday night team call, every Tuesday, Thursday webinar will now shift gears, other than these two this week. This week it'll be the 6:30 start time. But going into the new year, we're going to be going into a 6 p.m. Pacific start time and a 9 p.m. Eastern time, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Saturdays will still be at 10 a.m. Pacific, and then that's 1 Eastern on Saturdays for our training calls, or training webinars on Saturday. So with that, Kathy, maybe one last comment, and then we'll open up the lines.
Well, I think my last comment is just enjoy the holiday season with your family, and treat every single day as a special day. I mean, you never know. I mean, I've heard so many tragedies this last year, people passing away and things like that. So treat every day like it was your last day and live your life fullest and go out there and make a difference in people's lives. We have so much to give to so many people, and have an attitude of gratitude, and people will be attracted to you. So thank you, Jay. Thank you for your leadership, and God bless everyone on the call.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Kathy. And let's thank Kathy here over the lines, everybody. I'm going to open up the lines.
Thank you,
Kathy.
Kathy.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Thank you,
Happy
Kathy.
Hanukkah. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Kathy. Bye. Thank you. Thank you.